Hello guys, this is the astrology for the week of March 25th through the 31st. Yes, it is. And we still have Aries in the sun. So rebirth and new beginnings, okay? Everybody's starting something new this week. And I feel like this week is going to be focused on something different. That's why I'm waiting for the card to come out for Aries in the sun. You're focusing on yourself, your material existence, what it is that you're bringing into fruition when it comes to your physical, tangible things in your life, home, career, money. Okay, and I feel like you are putting the fire behind your butt, okay, to get what you need. You're starting new beginnings in career, thinking about what it is that you want to manifest. What are your desires? What do you want? Building up, you're going to have like a boost of self-confidence to do that, okay? The 31st, you have Venus going into Taurus. This is a time of sensuality and needing comfort and pleasure from all things, whether it's money or food or people, sex, okay, things like that. This is also a good time because it is Taurus to look for stable relationships. This is where relationships take a stance to be something more stable if that's where it is going. So you'll know around this time. Yeah. You're going to have balance in relationships that are nurturing, okay? There's going to be prioritizing towards growth in these relationships. Someone's going to take control to make things stronger, to fortify stronger relationships. And you're going to realize that you're going to celebrate, work together. There could be an offer of marriage during this time, more stability, as I said before, okay? The full moon is in Libra. And this full moon talks about balance. Things that are not being of balance for you, things that do not work in your life, you will be reevaluating them. Reevaluating your wants and your needs. Things that haven't been working for you or have been conflicting in romantic relationships are going to get cut out. Okay? They're going to be cut out of your life fully. Now for career. This is not really career, but anything past memories that you're holding on to, okay? You're reevaluating past memories, thoughts, things that you hold very dear to you, but you're not seeing the truth of the matter. That's what's going on, okay? You're building up your confidence during this full moon, definitely, okay? Let me think. You're building up your confidence on things that weren't in balance with you. It's very interesting because what I'm seeing is there are two different sides of a situation. There's the side that you focus on and the one that you don't out of fear. You're going to bring these two things together and find confidence within that, within those things. So things that you were feeling bad about or crying over spilled milk about, things that have broken your heart or things that you have separated from, things that you aren't paying attention to because you feel like they're a loss, you're going to start working with these things to help you. Yeah, you're going to take it to a whole nother mental level, okay? And move forward with this knowledge and with these ideas. Beautiful. That's really, really good, actually. So thank you so much for listening to your astrology. And here are your tarot readings. Thank you. Hello. This is your weekly reading, guys, for the element of Earth. And we're going to start with Taurus. So, Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for March 25th through 31st? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? You had 3 cards fall out. 9 of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. And the Strength card in reverse. Ooh, you got all kind of cards falling out, Taurus. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to let them all hang out. Death. Judgment in reverse. 7 of Swords. Yeah, something wants to... Yeah, Page of Cups. And the Hermit. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, guys. So with these 2 cards here, I'm feeling like you feel like you're stepping into something. You're learning what you need to learn about your happiness. Okay. So I feel like you're in a good spot. And you're very open and learning and receiving and growing a relationship. Even if you have one or if you don't, you're in a good spot about what you feel like happiness is or what you want happiness to be. Okay. There's a need for you to go within though this week. I feel like something isn't what it seems to be. Okay? Especially with these 2 cards. Actually, with a lot of these. Because you have the 7 of Swords and the Judgment in reverse. So it's calling for you to see something. A situation is turning. Changing. Things are changing with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe for the better, but for you, the better. If that makes any sense. Okay, I feel like it's working with your weaknesses or your weakness when it comes to relationships and stability or your happiness, because there's something to be learned here. There's something that is going to carry you forward into the future. You need to change. You need to change. You need to transition into something new and make a judgment in doing that. I feel like you're looking at something that could be a possibility for you. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you're dealing with, but I feel like you're looking at something that could be a possibility. I just think that you need to be careful about that, because this may be connected to some sort of weakness for you. And you need to change that idea around. I feel like you were trying to make a change at the beginning of this week, realizing that something isn't the way that it's supposed to be. But then something comes back around that could be a weakness for you, I feel like, and there's a love offer that's trying to get you sucked back into a situation. So it's very important for you to go within and really pay attention to what is happening and what is supposed to be learned here. But I feel like you're in a good spot though, and you're very happy. Ground yourself was your card. And it means to keep yourself in sync with what it is that you want. Remember that you're learning and you're bringing things into your life that are tangible. There's lots of cards in here about change and making decisions for your own self. Also the Hermit, which is all about introspection and going within, seeing the weakness, seeing what's happening. You have an opportunity to change situations. You have an opportunity to change everything, because you're embodying this energy, I feel, this week. The 10 of Cups. But be careful about this offer. Something's suspicious about an offer that's coming up. Okay, Taurus? Okay. So next we have Virgo. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for March 25th through 31st? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Virgos. Your first card is the Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords, the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. I feel like that should be upright. It flew out though. And the Hermit. Similar cards to Taurus. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So, for you as well, there could be an offer of love, okay? Or something that is emotional coming towards you. Or you stepping into an opportunity for something. But I feel like you have your walls up. You either have your walls up based on this person or this offer or what has happened to you in the past. Or you're trapped in the idea of this offer, okay, that you want to receive. Now, it's very interesting because you have the Ten of Swords in reverse here. And this means that you're in a rough time mentally. Maybe with making a decision, you're just about a decision that you made. You're just in a rough spot. It is the 10, so you are at the end of something. But it talks about you needing to learn from your mistakes and not resisting the change or resisting what is happening. Okay? Because what's happening is you're taking yourself back into a cycle. And you have the opportunity to be happy. I feel like the sun is looming over you this week, Virgo. And you have the opportunity for clarity or happiness or to be around children or... I see someone playing a game like shuffleboard, maybe go on a cruise or something. But you have an opportunity for happiness, but you need not resist the change that's coming into your life that is going to help you break a cycle because you're still within something. There definitely is change with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? But you can't be resistant to it. I feel like you can be resistant all you want to, but it's going to happen. Just like Tower energy, you can't really do anything about that. It's just what's going to happen, okay? And I feel like you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy. I do feel like you're in a happy spot too, but I feel like there are old ideas or thoughts maybe that come back to you, or people or situations that just seem to be lingering, and you need to like cut the final tie off with those things, okay? And this is you doing a lot of thinking at the end. And the only reason why I think that you're thinking, Virgo, is because things are great. And you're just like, what else can I look into? What else can I analyze? What else can I see what I need to change? Because you are happy and you don't want that happiness to end. The only thing that I see that could be a problem is this Five of Swords. So it's definitely about you doing introspection on that energy of what keeps coming in or what keeps defeating you. What is it that you keep having to deal with that you're not quite ending? Like I said, you do have yourself blocked because you've been hurt before about a love situation or a love offer. It could be from a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I see you keeping yourself blocked from that because you want to make a change and not go within a cycle because you're happy where you are now. Okay. So definitely in the past, I do see with this Seven of Pentacles, actually not in the past. I feel like there's something lingering around you that you're not really investing time in because you don't know if you're going to get that back. Okay. It's very interesting because I feel like you're not getting a response back. So you're just kind of maintaining a situation. You're maintaining a situation. You're not really putting the effort and energy in, but you're definitely maintaining it, which means that it's still around, okay? Even though the sun is here, I feel like this Five of Swords energy that's lingering is still hindering a delay into your ultimate happiness, because it's still there and it's still an option. And I feel like you're trying to over control your happiness by trying to act like it doesn't bother you. But remember that because this is something that has been so persistent, being next to a 10, that it does have the opportunity to change things. It does have the opportunity to come back. And you need to work hard on healing this situation, on healing it or making it better, or changing that Five of Swords energy that's staggering, that is just lingering around there. So you have let the past go. There it is. Let it go. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let it go. Okay, Virgo? Okay, last but not least, we have Capricorn. Spirit told me to give it a good shuffle. That's funny. Uh-oh. That means something's happening. But what isn't happening for Capricorn? I mean, seriously, what isn't? Okay, Capricorn. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for March the 25th through 31st? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of for March 25th through 31st of 2018? Okay. Judgment in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. I like that for you. The Fool. Six of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Capricorn, so I feel like you're in a situation, a love relationship, could be work, anything, and you feel like there's no structure. There's no structure. You're focusing on all the things that are bad in the relationship or situation, and honestly, it doesn't even have to be bad, okay? Maybe the sex isn't good. Maybe the passion that was once there at the beginning is lingering off, but I feel like to tell you that that's normal in relationships. But I just feel like you're focusing on the bad of the situation because of some sort of lack of passion that was once there before. Like the newness is wearing off. So I feel like to tell you with the Judgment in reverse, there needs to be a reality check about the situation. I feel like nothing is really the matter. Take risks. Take risks. Make a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith in something. Okay? And I feel like because you're not feeling that same freeness, it makes you feel like things are hard or a situation is rough. But I don't think that it is. I think that mentally you're causing a delay within a situation because you feel that way. I feel like things are going steady because of the Queen of Pentacles, and you're very stable where you are. Okay, I feel like it's nurturing. I feel like it's real. It just feels real to me. I think it's okay for you to take a couple risks every now and then and do something fun. Be careful about trying to over control a situation, because you feel like something is happening or a need to guide it. I don't think that it needs guidance though. I think that by doing that, you're going to make the situation worse instead of just going with the flow, instead of just letting things move. There may be a delay in passion because of distance. And if it is, this is a good time to go see that person or spend some time with them. This feels very illusional though, Capricorn. Like, it's not really as bad as you think it is. Okay? I do feel like it's a burden. I feel like it is a lot to carry on. I feel like you carry a lot of that weight, which makes it difficult for you, making you feel like you need to really over control the situation way too much. You need to let go of those reins and walk away from that idea that something is the matter and see what it is that you do have. I feel like you are walking away from something though. If there's an indecision in a situation, you're moving away from that indecision and the burdens that you're carrying. Learning to take more risks and see what it is that you do have with you. For some reason, I feel like you may feel as though there isn't any growth here, but there's stability. There's not growth. There's not a lot of wand energy in the upright. It feels like it's stable where it is. It's safe. It's nurturing. Yeah, it feels stagnant. Like there's not a lot of new energy coming in. And you can make that change. You can make that move. They may also be trying something new and you're making it difficult for them because you want to gain control. The person that you're with is not don't make them feel like you're walking away. But I feel like it's your way of gaining control to kind of act aloof or like it really doesn't matter, but it does matter to you. Also realize that both of you are different and you like, even though you may be the same and like the same things, you may just have a different way of sharing, a way of expressing love. And I feel like you need to come together to see that. And one person doing too much over control and not creating balance or talking about it is going to create a problem. Family. Someone may have a family and someone may have their own situations that they're thinking about. And that's why they can't do as much or put as much work in. And it's going to cause the other person to really try really hard because they just don't feel that abundance or love or affection that they felt from the other person, because the other person has a lot of responsibilities. Okay. Take a risk to see what it is that you do have. That's what it is. It's easier to walk away. It's harder to see what it is that you do already have. Okay? So thank you so much for listening, guys. I'll see you next week. Love and light. Bye-bye.